Hey, what's up guys, Matrix Man, and I'm back with you with another video. And this one, man, I want to talk about 50 Cent's challenge with Floyd Mayweather. He said he want to challenge him to a contest where he have to read a full page of one of the Harry Potter's maybe 7 books out on the market, and you want to read that page without any mistake or anything. So I don't know if he's hinting that Floyd Mayweather cannot read, or I don't know, along those lines. But what happens anyhow, and 50's part, is the fact that in his own writing of his own story that he given as a post to Floyd, he make his own errors where he put accept instead of accept. So if you're gonna do a challenge in that sense of the word, then I would assume that you would get yourself together if that challenge is down to grammar or you're just able to read or write, I don't know. But the fact that you're gonna make your own blunder, sending out a signal to a man, then if you made the error with your own signal, sending it to Floyd, then how are you gonna interpret it back to you if you was to say attempt to even read even first line or 2 out of the Harry Potters? I mean, his challenge, can you read any of the 7 books, I would assume. But what I understand with all of these wealthy black guys now is that you reach to the point in your life where you got so much money, you got so much position, or you say favors that comes with the territory of being famous. But you're gonna like threaten him with a situation where I think you two was friends, so you know that, man, his weakness may be read or write or whatever it is, but you know that he's still good at his craft, which is boxing. But at the same time, you're gonna let the whole world know that this man cannot read or anything of that nature. And the next thing again is the fact that you're gonna do $750,000 for him to do that, and you say he can go and choose any charity of his choice. But I know you might do a lot of stuff 50 for like your own charity, but why don't you donate that money regardless if this man cannot read or cannot write? Why don't you donate that to some kind of like research inside the United States for black people on a whole, or take it to Africa, or take it to the Caribbean, take it somewhere where those people who are in need of that cash. I don't think Floyd do need that cash to put to his own campaign, but you don't have to be cocky all the time as if like money is always going to be the answer, because that same 750,000 can put to good use right there where you live inside the same state, or find some other states and go there. You have a lot of stuff that you could put that money towards for black people, children and a whole, you know. A lot of schools closing down in a lot of states at the minute, like public school for black children, that money could utilize quite, you know, effectively. But to use it and go against your own, I mean, why is it always like it's a problem where if you at a certain level of a black person, then the other person might be a bit low? Why we have to be like having that beef where we cannot even get along? I mean, good on you if you can read and write, but you cannot take out your skills because that's what you might be good at than even another man. Because for other young artists coming up, like, might have their own little bit of problem with different things. You know, these are not examples that you can draw from, you know what I mean? But like I said, 50, to me, that's like a failure for you, because you're gonna send out a challenge for this guy, but at the same time, in your own memo to him, you're making your own errors. So how are you gonna do that? So both of you are in the same sense of the coin, you know. You might be more efficient than him, but at the same time, in terms of reading and writing, but he's very efficient in his craft, just like, you know, you're still good at what you do as well. So what's this beef against black man with black men? I mean, you two guys are, I would suppose, two wealthy guys, but why don't you act in that sense of the word? You know, so guys, I'm gonna leave the link to even that video maybe inside the description, so you go and check out even his own error, 50 Cent own errors. So I call it his own failure, you know. So you cannot be doing that, man. I mean, we need to uplift the black community, whether you be out there with the money or your fame, whatever you want to call it, but we need to empower each other. And this is not empowerment, this is not building a community, this is turning it across, man. I mean, a lot of people, of our own black people, who's doing even the water challenge for the ice water challenge, I mean, the whole thing like that. I mean, we didn't know what we're doing it for, but we just do it because, you know, it's like viral. It is a thing, like it's trendy. But no one knows the situation behind even the itself, you know. So we need to check it out. It's an illness, yes, but it also is an illness which is more, you more find that into the more Caucasian community alongside men in their 40s or whatever age group that is. According to the statistics, it says 93% of that illness is found within the Caucasian community. So at the same time, you'll see a lot of black people out there throwing up water and all of that crap. But at the same time, we have more other illness on our hand where we need to deal with, like diabetes and high blood pressure and all of that. You know what I mean? So we need to even want to do some campaign against those movements. But we see something and it's quite viral, so we do it anyhow. You know. But we have loads of other illnesses. How come we don't see none of our black people in America or wherever they are doing some situation where they, like, you know, do a bit of charity for those people in Africa right now is suffering from the Ebola, you know? So I don't understand what's up with us sometimes, you know. So drop me a comment on this whole thing, which you think with 50 Cent, with Floyd Mayweather. Do you think, like I say, is an old approach to the man of his reading capability? Do you think you need to expose that to the whole public? I mean, who cares if he cannot read or write? I mean, that should never, like, be the focal point and the man, you know. So drop me a comment in this one and tell me how you see it, you know. So hook me up again, and, you know, check out my other videos as well. And thank you for latching in with me one more time. And like I said, have a blessed weekend, and peace to you, man. Peace.